Here are 12 creepy ways your cat might be smarter than you might think. Your cat is more than just a fluffy companion, they're an emotional intelligence expert in disguise. If you think your cat is just sitting there passively, think again. Cats have an uncanny ability to pick up on the emotions of the people around them. Studies show that cats can read your body language and emotional cues, whether you're feeling happy, sad, or stressed. It's not just about the way you hold yourself or how your voice sounds. Your cat is keenly aware of the subtleties in your movements and facial expressions. Ever notice your cat curling up with you after a stressful day or snuggling next to you when you're feeling low? This isn't just a random act, it's your cat offering you comfort, a silent gesture of empathy. These creatures aren't just seeking attention, they're often trying to soothe and calm you when you need it most. It's not just the cozy moments that reveal how in tune your cat is with your emotions. Cats often react to shifts in your mood even before you realize what's going on. Have you ever been feeling particularly stressed or anxious and noticed that your cat starts following you around or gets more affectionate? That's no coincidence. Cats are deeply sensitive to their owner's emotional states, and they may offer more love and attention when they sense you're upset. In some cases, they may even respond to certain emotional triggers like becoming more playful when you're happy or more subdued when you're anxious. This emotional attainment makes cats surprisingly good at comforting their owners, and can make them invaluable companions in times of need. Before we dive further into these cat secrets, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps us out a lot and ensures you don't miss any more mind-blowing cat facts. Let's jump back into it. Your cat might have a sixth sense when it comes to predicting natural disasters and human health issues. Believe it or not, some cats have been known to sense earthquakes before they happen. While humans rely on seismographs and early warning systems to predict seismic activity, cats rely on their heightened sensitivity to vibrations and sounds that we simply can't detect. They've been observed reacting to changes in the environment long before a tremor or earthquake hits, often behaving erratically, scratching at doors, hiding, or pacing anxiously moments before disaster strikes. But it's not just natural disasters that cats can predict. There are stories of cats alerting their owners to illnesses like heart attacks, strokes, or even cancer. Cats have an extraordinary ability to sense changes in their owner's body chemistry, detecting minute shifts in the air, odor, or even body temperature that indicate a health issue. Some cats have been known to nudge or even sit on their owners' chests when they sense something is wrong. It's a fascinating and eerie reminder of how much our feline friends can understand about the world around them, often more than we do. Cats are natural-born problem solvers, and their intellectual abilities are often more advanced than we give them credit for. If you've ever walked into a room to find your cat where they shouldn't be, you're not imagining things. Cats are notorious for figuring out how to open doors, drawers, and even windows. This talent isn't just about physical strength, it's about their intelligence and dexterity. Some cats have learned to open doors by pulling on doorknobs or even twisting handles. One particular cat became a viral sensation when it was caught on camera escaping from a locked room by carefully manipulating the door handle with its paw. This wasn't a fluke. Many cats have learned how to open cabinets, drawers, and doors to access food, toys, or even the more private areas of the house. This cleverness shows just how resourceful and problem-solving oriented cats are. They often observe how we open doors and then use their own paws to mimic our movements, a form of learning that showcases their cognitive abilities. You may not think of your cat as an imitator, but in fact they often mimic human behavior, sometimes to an eerie degree. From opening cabinets to flushing toilets, cats have been known to mimic the actions of their owners, often in ways that seem almost human-like. This behavior is more than just curiosity, it's a sign of intelligence and adaptability. Cats are keen observers of human actions and they learn by watching us closely. Some cats have even been known to watch their owners cook, and then attempt to do the same, using their paws to stir an empty bowl or pawing at utensils. The most amusing mimicry often comes when cats attempt to interact with the same objects humans use, such as using a toilet seat or attempting to push buttons on a TV remote. They observe the repetition of our behaviors and begin to understand the cause and effect behind them. It's as if they're learning, adapting, and testing their environment in ways that reflect a surprisingly human-like curiosity. Even if your cat doesn't spend much time outside, their hunting instincts are far from gone. Domestic cats retain their natural skills, and they can be incredibly precise and strategic hunters, even when they're just playing with a toy. Watch how your cat stalks, pounces, and swats at objects, and you'll see eerie precision in their movements. It's not just random play, it's a refined technique that they've honed through evolution. Your cat's hunting tactics are well practiced and efficient. They'll observe their prey, the toy, the laser pointer, or even your hand, and then execute the perfect pounce. These behaviors are not only instinctual, but are also guided by memory and strategic planning. Cats are calculating and patient hunters, often waiting for the perfect moment to strike, just like wild predators in the wild. Their ability to rehearse movements and anticipate their prey's next move demonstrates an impressive level of intelligence. Do you ever feel like your cat knows your schedule better than you do? Well, that's probably because they do. Cats are creatures of habit, and they excel at observing and learning your daily routines. They can predict when you'll wake up, when you're due for a meal, or when you're about to settle down for a nap. In fact, your cat may even begin to nudge you at the exact moment you usually wake up, or meow at you when it's time for their dinner. This uncanny ability to predict your movements is rooted in their observational skills. Cats notice when you get up in the morning, when you make your coffee, and when you sit down to watch TV. They've carefully observed these patterns and use them to their advantage. For example, some cats are so in tune with their owners that they'll even start pacing around the kitchen or meowing around the time you typically start preparing their food. One of a cat's most unsettling talents is their ability to blend into their surroundings and observe everything without being noticed. Whether they're sitting silently in the corner or perching on a high shelf, cats have perfected the art of stealth. They can listen to conversations, watch your every move, and observe without drawing attention to themselves. This ability is especially eerie when you realize that they're often paying attention to things you think they've ignored. Cats can sit for long periods completely still and silent, listening to the faintest sounds in the room. Ever get the feeling that you're being watched, but you can't quite pinpoint from where? It's probably your cat, observing you with those ever-watchful eyes. Whether they're tracking your movements around the house or eavesdropping on conversations, cats are experts at remaining unnoticed while gathering information. Think you're in charge of your cat? Think again. Cats have become experts at manipulating humans to get what they want. They've perfected the art of getting attention when they need it, often using specific meows that mimic the sound of a crying baby. This tactic grabs your attention and compels you to respond, whether it's for food, affection, or even a little extra space on the couch. Cats understand the power of communication and have learned to use their meows, purrs, and body language to convey their needs in the most effective way possible. Over time, many cat owners unknowingly respond to these cues, teaching their cats exactly how to get what they want. It's a fascinating example of how cats have adapted to living with humans, using subtle manipulation to maintain their comfort. Have you ever caught your cat staring at something that isn't there? You know the feeling. The hairs on the back of your neck stand up as your cat stares intently at a spot in the room, as if they're watching something in another dimension. While it's likely that your cat's heightened senses are picking up on subtle changes in the environment that you can't detect, it can still feel unsettling. Cats have superior hearing, vision, and smell, which allows them to detect things that humans can't perceive. Whether it's a slight movement, a distant sound, or a change in the atmosphere, cats are often reacting to stimuli that we are unaware of. It's not uncommon for cats to stare at empty spaces or behave as if something is present when there's nothing visible to us. Their acute senses give them a perception of the world that's far beyond our own. Cats are not just clever in the moment, they also have excellent long-term memory and impressive problem-solving skills. This makes them incredibly adept at learning routines, solving puzzles, and adapting to changes in their environment. If you've ever moved furniture or changed the layout of a room, you've probably watched your cat navigate the new space effortlessly. It's as if they've memorized every inch of their home and can quickly adapt to new surroundings. This ability to solve problems and remember details is a testament to the intelligence of cats. Whether they're opening a drawer to find a hidden treat or figuring out how to reach a higher perch, cats are remarkably skilled at solving challenges. They use their memory and problem-solving skills to navigate the world around them, showing an impressive level of cognitive flexibility. Your cat's choice of sleeping spot is far from random. They've carefully selected areas where they feel safe and can keep a watchful eye on their surroundings. Whether it's a high perch, a secluded corner, or a spot near a window, their sleeping location is often chosen with strategy in mind. Cats instinctively seek out places where they can observe the room while remaining hidden from view. This strategic placement allows them to stay alert and aware of their environment while also ensuring they feel secure. Cats can spend hours sleeping in these spots, but they remain constantly aware of their surroundings, ready to pounce or react at a moment's notice. Their keen awareness and strategic thinking go hand in hand, making them excellent survivalists even in a domestic setting. Cats may seem independent and aloof, but they are incredibly sensitive to danger. They can often sense threats before humans do and act in ways that could be life-saving. From alerting owners to fires to sensing gas leaks or detecting intruders, cats have an uncanny ability to detect danger before it's apparent to us. Their heightened senses, particularly their acute hearing and sense of smell, allow them to pick up on changes in their environment that we might miss. Whether it's a shift in air pressure, the faint scent of gas, or even the sounds of an intruder outside, cats are often the first to react to danger. Many cat owners have shared stories of their pets warning them about fires, gas leaks, or even strangers approaching the house. In some instances, cats have been known to wake up their owners during house fires, or alert them to potential threats in their environment. Their intuitive nature and sharp instincts make them more aware of their surroundings than most humans, and they can act as guardians, even without realizing it. So the next time you think your cat is just a cute, cuddly companion, remember, there's much more going on behind those playful eyes. Cats are brilliant, intuitive, and sometimes downright eerie in their intelligence. Whether they're reading your emotions, predicting disasters, or alerting you to danger, these creatures are far more than just pets. They're silent geniuses in disguise. Have you ever experienced any of these mysterious behaviors from your cat? Share your stories in the comments below and let's discuss the cleverest thing your cat has ever done. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow cat lovers.